Hello friends, welcome once again to Esomnofu Online Math. In this lesson, we shall continue with our works on differential equations. Do not forget that this lesson is powered by your lesson app. Imagine you went to a market and you bought 2 cups of beans. You bought 2 cups of beans that you want to cook and enjoy yourself. Now, in the process of trying to cook the beans, you find out that the beans are poured off on the floor and it is mixed with a lot of sand. Now, can you just pick the beans from the sand, or are you going to pick the sand out of the beans? What are you going to do? You will see that you will need to get a sieve in order to put the content, which is the beans and the sand, and shake it vigorously so that you can sieve off the sands and get your beans alone. So you see that without the help of the sieve, you wouldn't be able to separate the beans from the sand effectively. Also, in differential equation, there is what we call separation of variables. There are some differential equations that will be given to you. The integration method cannot help you to solve that differential equation because you can see that x and y are mixed up explicitly. Unlike other differential equations you will solve, you can be given something like this, that dy over dx is equal to 2x plus 5. You can see that we only have x on the right hand side. X is staying alone, but coming here, you see that x and y are mixed up in the right hand side, isn't it? So in this case, you must separate the x from the y, or separate the y from the x, so that you can solve the differential equation. So in this kind of problems, the integration method cannot help you. You can use what we call separation of variables. Just like the sieve helped you in maybe separating the beans from the sand, a lot of algebraic manipulations can help us to separate the y from the x so that we can actually take the integration. All right, now let us go there. When you have differential equations like this, you can decide to do something to this y so that it can come at the right hand side. And the only thing that can help us do that is to cross multiply. When we cross multiply, y plus 1 will times dy dx. So we shall have y plus 1, then multiplying dy all over dx equal to 2x, right? So the way I did it is that y plus 1 will times this, we have y plus 1 dy dx equal to this 2x, all right? Now, the next thing to do here is to integrate both sides, okay? Let us integrate both sides because carefully we have separated y from x. The y is now at the left hand side and x is now at the right hand side. If you don't want to cross multiply, you can multiply both sides by y plus 1 so that this y plus 1 here will be cancelled out. Supposing I integrate both sides, I will have integral of y plus 1 dy dx with respect to x. I am integrating with respect to x, okay, equals integral of 2x with respect to x, because to make the equation balance, I'm integrating both sides with respect to x, so that the x will cancel out the x here, leaving us behind with integral of y plus 1 dy is equal to integral of 2x dx. You can now see that both of them are now being integrated with respect to x. So sorry, this one is with respect to y and here with respect to x. So it's nice. When I integrate y, the power of y is like 1. Integrating it, we have y to the power of 1 plus 1 over 1 plus 1. Remember, you add 1 to the power, you also bring it down. Plus, if I integrate 1 with respect to y, I will get y. Okay? You have your y equals, the power here is like 1. We have 2x power 1. Add 1 to the power over 1 plus 1, then plus the constant of integration. From here, we shall have y squared over 2 plus y is equal to 2x squared over 2, then plus the constant of integration. Also, these two will cancel out these two, leaving us behind with y squared over 2 plus y equal to x squared plus the constant of integration. All right, so if you want to write it properly, you can call this 1 over 2 y squared plus y equals x squared plus c. So we've solved this differential equation because we no more have the y, the x in it. And this is just the solution to this differential equation. Expect more lessons where we shall solve more problems on the separation of variables before we go into the homogeneous equation. We shall take our time to solve everything in differential equation bit by bit. Just exercise patience and watch it gradually. To get enough of my math videos, make sure you download and subscribe to the ULesson app. Alright? Thank you for viewing and may God bless you. Bye bye.